What's up, you guys? We're talking about some really cool shit. I'm giving you guys my genuine review. This is a PR package that I received from Milk. They are releasing a product super soon called Sunshine Skin Tint. I'm not the type of person that likes to wear foundation just because I want to play with full face of makeup. That's the only time I'll wear foundation. Other than that, the most I'll do is concealer, and the most I'll do is a skin tint. It's a triple threat. The skin tint that provides weightless light coverage has 14 sheer shades that are adaptable to work across multiple skin tones. These are all of the colors. And I got sent these three, but I need this one right here to fit me. To give you an idea, I have a very neutral but more on the olive tone undertone, like a medium light. Because it's sheer and it has a light coverage, this is not gonna be for anyone that's trying to cover scars or anything. This is just gonna even out your complexion and give you a very dewy, healthy looking glow. There are some amazing face oils. There's somebody that reviewed this that wrote an article and they said it's a face oil and a skin tint all in one. So there's grapeseed, avocado, mandarin, jojoba, olive oils, and then an olive-derived squalane, 3.6%, seals in moisture and helps provide antioxidant benefits for fresh-looking skin. And then lastly, it's a sunscreen. This gives you a coral reef safe, broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. We love that. It contains non-nano zinc and won't cause flashback. And you know how big of a deal that is? You'll hear people say like, oh, if you are doing a movie or a photo shoot, wear foundation that doesn't have SPF because the flash is gonna have a flashback. So the fact that this is claiming that it has SPF but it won't give you a flashback, it's a huge deal. At least for me it is. It's gonna be available February 4th this year on the Sephora app, so very, very soon. February 5th at the milkmakeup.com and Sephora.com, and then February 12th in Sephora stores, and it costs $42. It's not cheap, but considering what this product is, it might be worth it. They offer refill cartridges online only. Milk is a vegan brand, cruelty-free, clean ingredients. There's a pump back here, and then there's a glass roller ball right there, which is actually really nice, and it spreads the product really well in your face. You can see that starts to come out on the sides. Look at boy you. So something that my friend Glow by Monica pointed out, and that is pretty true, is that this rollerball thing, especially if you're doing it after a while since you cleanse your face, is not the most sanitary because you're kind of carrying back oils and whatever's on your skin. So if you're acne prone, you might want to disperse this on your hand first. I'm not acne prone, and for myself only, I personally don't have a huge issue, so I'm just doing it directly on my face so you guys could see how it disperses and how it works. Maybe that's not the best advice for me, but do as you please. First thing I noticed when I put this on is how hydrating it feels, and not in a way that it feels oily because I didn't put too much, and you could also play around with how much you wear, but it just feels nice. It feels like your skin. How I compare this is that it feels like you're wearing a gel moisturizer, like an SPF. I really, really like this. It looks great on my skin. Immediately, the first thing you notice is dewiness, and that's because of all the oils that are present in here. If you're really prone to milia and all that, and I probably should have stayed away from my eyes, you might want to stay away from this eye area and then just use concealer there, up to you. I generally don't bring my skin tints or foundation up here. I just did because I wasn't really thinking right now. I feel like a dewy goddess queen. This is definitely something you want to powder, especially if you're going outside because again, it's an oil. I don't want to powder these areas too much because I want to keep it dewy, and I personally don't need to powder these. Oh, look how dewy I am.
Yo, look how messed up my hair look. I look so bad.
Yo, my forehead's shiny. Alright, so I am back to tell you how it held up. I, next time, will not ever be using this for my under eye, just because even though I put the concealer on top and I powdered it, my concealer would have been a lot nicer and a lot cleaner and a lot more creaseless if it didn't have oils under it kind of messing with the formula. Let's remember that I use this with zero primer at all, so I think with a primer it would perform even better. It doesn't have like the staying power as like an Estee Lauder foundation or Lancome foundations and Fenty, you know, because those honestly could stay for a really long time. But this, again, I didn't try it with the primer. Edges of my nose broke out, but like these kind of areas looks good. Down here I powdered, so it creeped up a little bit. Some of the dewiness definitely went away, but that's because I just put blush on, which is what a powder. If I were to have stuck with a cream blush, I'm sure I would look very, very dewy, but still can see like a glow in my face. If you are oily, you could maybe get away with this with a good mattifying primer. Try it out first. It might not be for you just because it is extremely hydrating. It is extremely nourishing. Like for example, the vegan milk cream. On my skin, it drinks it up because it's dry as shit. I know a friend of mine who's very oily, she was like, this is not for me. Right away, within a few hours, she was like a grease ball. Like, it might work for me, but it might not work for you. So I would definitely recommend you try it, but don't throw away the receipt. Feel me? Today, I tried it with, I used it with the Hydro Grip Primer. It held up a lot better. I also do have a lot more powder on my face, so that might be why, but it held up a lot better. 8 hours and 5 hours is a difference, but I am wearing concealer in these areas in the center of my face right here, but everything else, I love it. I really, really love it. Give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe, and go follow my TikTok and Instagram by Nappy Chang. I love you guys. See you guys soon. Give me some video ideas.